Hi, if you are watching right now, this is the replay. We are no longer live, but welcome. We're in kind of a different little setup today, and that's because I am now offering fabric to my DIYers. If you go to butterbags.com, click on the DIY, it's under cotton fabric. And I wanted to just jump on and show everybody all the different prints. I curated a couple of collections with prints or colors that go together. And so those are all listed on my website. And I'm just gonna wait for my TikTok friends to jump on and then we'll get started. Hey, Susan. Happy Monday. Good morning. How was everybody's weekend? We have something new I'm so excited to share with you guys. Hey, Just Mammy, how was your weekend? I'm a little early. Rained here all weekend. Oh no, Nina. It was kind of cloudy out here too. Are you on the East Coast? Today is cold. It's probably in the either upper 50s or lower 60s and it's overcast. Hi. Good, how was yours? It was okay. It was okay. My husband got sick. We went out to a comedy show on Saturday, I think, and I think he picked up something there, so he was all sick yesterday. Arizona. So, of course, he's a big baby, and I love that about him. That's probably the only time where he's like super sensitive. So I've quarantined him in our bedroom, and I slept in the guest room last night, but like all day yesterday, he wasn't allowed to come downstairs. But he took the dogs up there because he just wanted to cuddle with somebody. So he's such a big baby. Hi, darling. Hey, Michelle. So he's not feeling good, but I did not want to get sick because I have so much to do this week. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Latasha. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Cindy. So enticing. Hi. So I got a notification from a few people yesterday. Well, not a few people, but a couple of people yesterday. So you know that the sewing community is relatively small. However, they're usually really nice. And there was somebody who was sewing live, and she had somebody in the comments poach one of her customers, and she went ahead and blocked her. But I just want to make it known that I'm fine if you are watching me because you want to buy a finished product like a bag, or I'm fine if you're watching me. Oh goodness, I had a violation warning. That's weird. Maybe I said P-O-A-C-H-I-N-G. I don't know. Anyways, but it's just in bad etiquette to take somebody's customers from them. So I just wanted to make sure I said that. Yeah. So when I was told who it was, I didn't block them because I know they watch me a lot. And so I didn't know if it was maybe specific. I mean, it doesn't matter. If you did it, it's wrong. But I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And again, it's a small community. And if you try to poach or I shouldn't have said that. If you try to take somebody's customers, the customer will probably reach out to the person, which is how that person found out. Anyways, just want to say that. Let's jump into something super exciting. So if you're in my Facebook group, I already made a notification. I am now offering cotton fabric. As you see, I have a ton of it. I used to buy it by the bolt at Joann, but now that Joann is out of business, I wanted to find somewhere that I can get fabric and consistently use the same fabric over and over again. So I found a supplier. This supplier sells to quilt shops. So this is quilt shop fabric. So if you're looking for a price point around Joann, this is probably not going to be for you because it is a little bit more expensive. So all of the fabric that I purchased, the suggested retail price is $14.99. I am not going to sell it for that much because I would not want to pay that much for it. It's available on my website. If you go to butterbags.com under DIY, there's cotton fabric. I have it listed by the half yard increment, so you can buy it at a half yard. So if you put in the quantity 1, you're going to get a half yard. If you put in the quantity 2, you're going to get a full yard. So each one is a half yard, and I am selling it for $12 a yard. So I have a local quilting shop, and they must use the same supplier because I went on their website. I found one just like mine, and it was marked at $14.99. So again, I wanted to do this one because I'm selfish and I want to keep fabric in stock and buy it over and over again. And then two, I want to offer it at a, you know, relatively affordable price to other people. So let's jump right in. The first collection, so I curated a collection. I bought some prints that either go together, have the same color scheme, or they are considered coordinating contrast. So for example, this is the Honeybee collection, and I'm going to show them all to you individually. So this like forest green, it kind of goes with this one, and it goes with this one. But it does not go with this one or this one or this one. But if you use all of these together, you can pull in all of the colors. So if you wanted to make a quilted bag like I've made before, you could buy all of these, 3 of these, 2 of these, and you can use them together. So I'm going to show you all of the different ones. Let me pull up my website so I can give you the exact name so you'll know what to look for. All right, so we're going to start off with Honeybee Daisy Field. So this is the Daisy Field. It's kind of on a buttercream, like a dark buttercream background, and it kind of has a stamp effect of the flowers and the honeybees. It's a little darker than when it's showing up. The pictures on the website, I used my Photoshop to make sure that the colors were pretty accurate, just about the same as what it is. So this is probably what it is, what it's showing right now. So this is the Honeybee, and it is Daisy Fields. So that's the first one. The next one is Forest Sketch Floral. So this is the right color that you see right now. I think when I put it closer to the screen, it's gonna kind of gray it out. So it's kind of like a charcoal, the daisies and the leaves on the background. That's the color that it looks like though. And then this one is called Navy Houndstooth. So this is the accurate color. The houndstooth is kind of small, but again, if you're doing a quilted bag with like small blocks, this would be perfect. And then we have, what do we have? Honeybee Buzzing Bees. So this has a little gray, a little black, a little of that dark butter color, but you have the bees and the sunflowers. And then this one is Sunflower Meadow. This one is gorgeous. So it has the forest green and the like the navy that is in the other 2 darker fabrics. I keep swiping out. Oh no, Natalie. But this is what it looks like up close. And then the last one in this collection is Golden Honeycomb. So this is the right color right here. When it gets closer, it's going to kind of fizzle out. But they are little honeycombs. But all of these fabrics will go together if you're interested in making a something quilted or looking for some coordinating fabric. Let me turn this around. And I'll line them all up together so you guys can see what they look like together. I also posted a picture in my Facebook group of all of them together. All right, so this is the Honeybee collection. Thank you guys. I know, I'm obsessed. I actually, so this weekend I was taking pictures and doing all of that, and then I made a panel for one of these collections. I'll show you it when I'm done. This next one, so I told you guys that my mom was in town last week, right? She's still here. She's just down south visiting my other sisters. But this was her favorite collection because it's so girly and so pretty. This is the Charlotte collection. So again, we have a coordinating contrast. So the colors go with the other prints, but they're not the exact same. Is that Moda? No. Can you show a sample bag? Yeah. With these prints, I haven't made anything yet. Your chewing gum is very loud. I have a cough drop in my mouth. I'm feeling a little under the weather. I hope I didn't catch anything that my husband had, but I apologize. All right, so let's go to it. The top one is Rose and Ribbon. This one right here is Antique Rose Bouquet. This one right here is Petite Rosebud. This one here is Light Olive Pin Dot. And then the one on the very bottom is Vintage Rose Garden. So I'll show them all up close. Do I have any daisy designs? No. I just have the Honeybee, which has some sunflower in it. I hope I'm not getting sick. Okay, so I know it. It's got some wrinkles in it. This fabric, because it's 100% quilting cotton and because it's a higher end of cotton than like a Joanne, the wrinkles iron out beautifully. And once I finish going over this, I'll actually take you to my ironing board and show you how easy the wrinkles come out. All right, so this is Rose and Ribbon lace. So if you go close to it, it actually looks like a ribbon of lace. You can kind of see the lace effects on the outside of these lines. I don't know what lighting works best. I'm sewing this by the half yard. Okay, and then this one is Antique Rose Bouquet. So pretty. Hey Sherry! This one is Petite Rosebud. There's little pin dots in the background. It's so cute. This is the Light Olive Pin Dot. And then this is Vintage Rose Garden. So that's all for this collection. Again, this is the Charlotte collection. All of them go together beautifully. The Light Olive Pin Dot makes the collection. I agree. It pulls in everything. And then this, because you have kind of the stripes and the polka dot. You guys know how I feel about stripes and polka dot. I wish I knew how to sew. You could also, so if you are watching this and you are a customer of mine, you do custom orders or you buy finished items that I sell, you could also use any of the fabrics that I'm showing for a quilted bag, for a custom order. Okay, last one. So this is the one where I made the panel that I was telling you guys about. So this is kind of like a kitty cat. I know I have a lot of cat lovers in my group. Let me try to get it so you can see all of them. So here are the prints from this collection. Who is the fabric maker? So the designer, I have the name for a few. Let me see if I have it on my order sheet. I don't think so. If you'd like to know the designer, just send me a message, info@butterbags.com, and I'll let you know if I have it. Okay, so 3 of these are just the word meow in a different colorway. So this is kind of like a burnt orange, brick red. It's like right in the middle. I couldn't decide which color I wanted to go with, a burnt orange or a brick red. But that's what it looks like. And then in the center where the O is, there's a little gray paw print. Hopefully you can see that. This one is a tan cat or kitty cat chasing after mouse. This one, let me tell you the names. This one is dark butter cat fabric. So that's what this one looks like. Let me see if the designer is on here. Nope. This is black background. The writing is in that dark, I'm gonna call this like a buttercream. And then also a gray little paw print. And the yards come, the direction when it's cut, it comes like this. Just so you know how to order. Because this is the only directional fabric that I bought. How much do you sell that for a yard? It's $6 for every half yard. I sell it by the half yard. It suggests retail at $15 a yard, $14.99. All right, here is another one with that same buttercream background. We have the gray and black paw print, and it says love. Inside the heart, there's a little black paw print. And then we have the same, this is kind of like the opposite of the black meow. So this is the black background with the buttercream writing. This is the buttercream background with the black writing. With a little paw print in the O. And then we have the same, well not the same, but a different colorway of the paw prints with the word love. If you want, yes, it is a continuous cut if you want more than a half yard. Yep, absolutely. And that's listed in the description. Okay, so here are all of the fabrics in this collection. And then I'll show you a quilted panel that I made this weekend with this fabric. So that's what it looks like. These are 4x4 blocks. And I sew them together with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can do it. I set all my blocks down and did them a couple of different ways, and then I decided to go with this. So I have the meow every other block, and then I have the different prints in between. I'm trying to get it so the shadow is not there. But if you didn't want to order all of them, you can just use, let's see, what do we want to do? You can just do 2 and alternate like that. That would be super cute. And then if you wanted to use black vinyl, I haven't decided what vinyl that I'm going to make with this one yet. Let me do it this way so you can see more of the blocks. But you don't need all 2, 4, 6. You don't need all 6 of the fabrics to make something super cute. These are just 2. Oh. And then you can just alternate. Or again, if you're not interested in purchasing fabric, if you'd like a bag made out of this, this is available for custom orders as well. Sign up is available in my Facebook group. Yeah, that would be super cute. Okay. Oh, I have 2 more. So I bought these 2. They weren't necessarily part of a collection, but they will go with Charlotte, and I'll show you which one. And then I'm going to show you a bag that's quilted, and then I'm going to show you how easy it is to iron these. So this one is called, this is Audrey. This is Rose and Stripes fabric. Super cute. I think this was another one that my mom wanted. So we have grays, reds, a white background, different shades of gray. And then this one is called Rose and Ferns because it has rose and ferns. I was not super creative with the name, but these 2 have the exact same colorway. It's just a contrasting fabric. And this would actually go with, let's see. I think this one would be really pretty. Let's see what it's called. Petite Rosebuds. If you wanted to just add 3. It may also go with this one as well. The red is a little bit different. Yeah, these 3 would go really well together. Okay. So those are all the fabrics that I have. Let me show you a quilted bag, what it looks like. Like I said, I didn't quilt a bag with these just yet, just that panel. I'm gonna warm up my iron. So this is a big bead bag that I've done. And again, it has 4x4 blocks. They're sewn together with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. This is navy vinyl or faux leather for the bottom, the handles, and then the accents inside. This big B is my pattern. It's actually the full panel, but that's what it looks like. So I actually made this, I believe, in the size of a big B. But I haven't decided if I wanted to use black vinyl on this or a tan vinyl. Thank you. This is available for sale. FYI. Okay, my iron is heating up. If you get dizzy really easy, close your eyes. I'm going to move my phone stand over to where my iron is. Let me grab some fabric. So these were like the ends of the bolts where they are already kind of wrinkly. Let me find one that's really wrinkly. Hey, Christy. This one is probably a good one. Yeah. So there are quite a few wrinkles in this one. We're going to get them out with the iron. So I think I have shopped quilting stores for fabric. I don't do it a whole lot because they are expensive, but the quality of those fabrics are so different than the ones that I normally get from Joann. Christy, what are you working on today? Selling fabric. I'm so glad, Just Mammy. Okay, so we have a wrinkled piece of fabric. I'm going to take you over to my iron. Again, if you get motion sickness, close your eyes for a second. There's nothing I can do about this. You're going to see my workstation. Oh, I don't think you guys have ever seen my ironing setup. I'm wearing flip-flops and I don't want to show you guys my little tootsies. Okay. I have a habit of using steam when I iron. I'm going to try it with steam and without steam. And this is just on a linen cotton setting. All right, so without steam, oh no, looks like my iron is dripping a little water. So the fabric is not stiff. It has a really nice drape to it. So it definitely irons and presses so much better than, like I said, the cotton that I normally get from Joann, like their calico. What's up? So pretty. So again, if you're interested in using this for custom orders that I make, you are more than welcome to. If you are interested in purchasing this, it is on my website now. You are more than welcome to. They come in half yard increments. And if you order more than one half yard, it will be a continuous cut. I will not send half yard, half yard, half yard. My iron leaves strip marks, so I spray. So I use a spray bottle with water. That's smart. I just need to buy a new iron. All right, let me pull you back over, see if you guys have any questions. I should have warned you about the motion sickness, sorry. Any questions about the fabric? Let me see if I missed any questions. Okay, any questions? Or did you want to see any more? Oh, down too far. Sorry. I brought a stool here because I'm too short to reach and touch. So let me stand on my stool. Is it all on the website? Yes. Are you going to get more fabric besides this? It depends. So if people are interested in purchasing this and like I have the revenue to continue, because this is expensive. This was over $1,500 just for these. Way more than that, probably probably over 2,000. So it's a big investment, which I don't mind making because again, I'm going to use it. But if the turnover isn't what I, you know, need to be able to purchase more, no. But yeah, if people buy it, I can restock and I can purchase more. Can you see the cat prints? Yeah. So here's an idea of what they all look like together. And then here's what they look like individually. Trying to move it so you can see them all together. And then here's an idea of them all together. Any other questions? Thanks, Benita. Benita, I messaged you. Did you get my email? I sent you a couple emails this morning and I didn't hear from you, so I jumped on here. But if you're free, you got it? Okay. If you're free, I can end this live, get set up on my sewing machine, and we can go ahead and make your Kiana. Thanks, Sherry. I don't want to put you on the spot though. Which Facebook page do we special order bags? So I have two Facebook groups. I have one for people who purchase my items that I make, and then I have one who is a sewing group. So purchase patterns, fabric, etc. The one for my finished items and custom orders is called Butter Bags. The other one is called Butter Bag Patterns. Will you be making kits? I hadn't planned on it, but again, it really just depends on interest. Is the fabric on my website? Yes. Yep, if you go to butterbags.com and then you click on DIY in the menu, underneath DIY, you'll see cotton fabric. Let me grab my laptop. I can show you what it looks like. Let me pull this out. All right, so here is my site. And then up here under DIY, that is, so this is, let me pull this back. This is one of the quilting shops that is near me. And this is the one that I looked on to see his pricing. Let me see if I can find it now. He must not have it anymore. Let me look one more place. Here we go. Hold on one second. Good morning. He must not have it anymore. Try on my thing. That's weird. He has a kit for it, but he doesn't have the individual fabric. So anyways, as you can see, it's all $14.99. That is the standard price for quilting shops. But again, I'm selling mine for $12 a yard, which is a savings of $3 a yard, or $1.50 every half yard. So you'll definitely save money. There is a shipping fee. I think it's $3 or $4, and then it's free over $150. Okay. I was going to show you where it is on the website, on my website. So under DIY, just click on cotton fabric right there. And then I have 19 prints. Thanks, Cindy. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if you were here earlier, but I wanted to buy this so that I had a consistent stash and supplier, but I also wanted to offer really good fabric at a really good discounted price, because I know how expensive it is to go to quilting shop, but I also know how pretty their fabric is. So I wanted to kind of offer that to you guys too. Okay. I'm going to jump off of here. The replay is going to be available on YouTube. It's probably later on today. That way, if you missed any of these prints, you can jump there. If you're interested in purchasing anything, you're more than welcome to on my website. If you would like me to see me package it, just send me an email, info@butterbags.com. Today is a shipping holiday, so anything purchased today will go out tomorrow. And then Benita had a custom order that I need to do this week, and if she's free to watch, then I will be on a little bit later. If not, probably Wednesday, if there's no other questions. Let me come around. That's my iron going off. Thanks, Just Mammy. Okay, I don't see anything. I will see you guys later. Bye.